So what are archives? Well, archives are something between a museum and a library, and they are where individuals and very often institutions deposit the records that they think are important. So it might be very official records like minutes or wills, or it might be private papers like letters or diaries or manuscript autobiographies. Now in York we've got a fantastic array of archives. We're very, very lucky. We have the National Railway Museum, which has a splendid archive which covers guidebooks, travel, transport history, posters, paintings and amazing things, as well as of course actual trains. And then we've got the Borthwick Institute, which has been here longer than the university and was in fact what the university originated as. And they've got records going back hundreds of years. And then we've got the City of York Council archives. And you wouldn't believe what they've got. Again, they go back 1,000 years. They've got everything from diaries, from letters, to a collection of paper bags that someone's given them. It's an incredible resource. Now, actually, creative writers have long found inspiration in archives. You've only got to think of something like A.S. Byatt's novel Possession, which entirely focuses on individual scholars finding secrets in archives. Or someone like M.R. James, whose spooky short stories very often revolve around finding things in archives. He was in fact an archivist himself, or a keeper of manuscripts. In our module Reading in the Archive, we actually spend time in these various archives, learning about the life cycle of these documents from the moment they arrive in a paper bag, in someone's briefcase, to the moment when a researcher might come along and ask to look at them. And we look at all sorts of different things. And in the process of that, the groups who are doing the module gain inspiration for a kind of presentation that they can write together. And that might mean writing in a genre that they've never used before. They might plan an exhibition and offer a rationale for what they would use and what they would do with it. They might devise a film script or plan a documentary and trial it out as a script. Or they might put together a proposal for a book based on an edition of something they've found. They get together, they work on these new genres of writing, and then they present them to the class. And we have some fantastic presentations on this module. And very often people go on to use archives in their dissertation, which gives their dissertation an inbuilt originality, because they're using materials that might not ever have been looked at before. So that's incredibly exciting too.